Hello guys, my name is Josué Guevara and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the result from my last video. And the research study that I'll be conducting is the United States truly a federalist country? Well, in this research study I talk about the intergovernmental conflicts that's going on between the federal government and the state government. And I'm going to be talking about in sanctuary cities, some scholars that have helped me find these results and some economic impacts and public safety, and with the help of some quantity study designs and give you guys some solutions that these governments could have in order to solve these issues. So let's begin. Okay, so sanctuary cities. We talk about how sanctuary cities are choosing not to cooperate with the federal government when it comes to immigration laws. Some scholars may argue that these actions that the local state governments and the local governments are taking are putting in jeopardy the federalism system in the United States, because these sanctuary cities is what they're doing is they're basically protecting the communities of immigrants in these cities, and they're choosing not to cooperate with the Immigration and Custom Enforcement Agency. So basically, these laws state that when an immigrant is caught by the law and he doesn't have any, and he's illegal, he doesn't have any right documents to be here, that this local government should call this agency, and they will come and pick them up and start the deportation process. But these sanctuary cities are choosing not to do so because it's giving them, let's say, some sort of benefits. So this action that these sanctuary cities are taking are creating intergovernmental conflicts, and these conflicts are related to the federal government and the state's government. And the federal government is saying basically that they have the right to implement new laws for the local states and the government states to follow. They say that they have the right to do so by the pre-redemption law, and this law states that the federal government has the power to overrule any type of law that any state or local government has created. But the local government and the state's government are arguing that they have the right to implement the right for autonomy and create their policies. So that's creating an intergovernmental conflicts between the two. So for the results that helped me come up with this research study, I utilized Jessica Bowman Paulsen and her article, Federalism as a Safeguard of the Separation of Powers. And in this article, she explained what's going on with this situation of the intergovernmental conflict, and she introduced a new concept called insurgent federalism. And this concept is basically saying that the states are using this concept, are using the federalism system in order to let's say avoid the laws, like maybe use different strategies to not implement this law 100%. So, and she's saying that this action that they're taking is actually basically fortifying the federalism system, because the federalism system states that no government or no branch of the government should have an absolute power over other. So it's saying that basically these actions that the states are taking are actually helping fortify the system. Another scholar that I used was Tom Wong, and his article, The Effects of Sanctuary Policies on Crime and Economy. This scholar, Tom K. Wong, he was very essential for my results of the research study that I conducted, because he utilized a system of quantity study design and a system of comparative between the sanctuary cities and those states that doesn't have any sanctuary cities also of that nature. So in his research study, he came up with the results of the comparison between the two. So some of the results involve public safety and economic impact. So when it comes to public safety, the results shows that the public safety actually has increased in these sanctuary cities. It states that this is because of the sanctuary cities are protecting the immigrants, and when they feel protected, they have more encouragement to comply with the law enforcement. Let's say they're witnessing a crime, they're more likely for them to to call the police and report that crime because they're not afraid of it. They know that they're protected. And when it comes to economic impact, the studies of Wong has shown that an economic impact has increased in these sanctuary cities in relation to the cities that doesn't have these jurisdictions. And one of the arguments is because of these immigrants are actually compliant and helping increase the labor markets in these areas. So therefore, the economy is increasing. And going back to the scholar Jessica Bowman, she proposed the system of cooperative federalism concept to actually generate solutions for these conflicts. So cooperative federalism is basically where two governments come together and in a cooperative way, and they try to find solutions that would benefit both parties. So that could be one of the better solutions for these two governments. So to conclude with, going back to the title, is the United States truly a federalist country? Well, based on my research and these two authors, I believe so. I strongly believe that the United States is truly a federalist country, and the actions that these states governments in relation to sanctuary cities are actually fortifying the system. And in relation to sanctuary cities, the sanctuary cities and the data has shown that there's a positive policy to be implemented because the economy has increased and the public safety has increased as well. Of course, there is some external factors that has to be involved with this that we could look into it. And some of the solutions for these intergovernmental conflicts are related to, as Jessica Bowman proposed, to create a cooperative system, a cooperative federalism system. So with that being said, thank you so much for your time. I hope this was very informative, and thank you.